My name is Dominic Tolero, and I'm Director of Industry Solutions for IDIS Inc. Our idea of advanced order management was just not to speed up the system, but it was actually based on the fact that we've been talking to multiple distributors who are telling us that they're receiving 100 to 150 to 200 line items on an order. So regardless of what it is, it's important that the information that completes those orders be the same information regardless of which method is used, which channel is used in order to receive the order. But it's also important that when somebody is filling that order, they have information at their fingertips, especially if a human is involved, where there's a lot of back and forth and conversation that takes place in order to be able to place that order. If you look at the module for advanced order management, you'll see that there's advanced order entry. Obviously, what we've done is we've gone in there and we sped up the order entry. We've got counter sales. In a lot of situations, what will happen is if somebody comes in and buys the product and they come in through the counter sales at the back of a warehouse rather than placing it on e-commerce or by telephone or by EDI, sometimes the information is not captured at that level, such as what kind of price breaks do they have, what do we charge them, is there any vendor support that goes along with it. In other words, if we have trade agreements in place, if we have special pricing agreements, they don't always show up over there, so you have to go back and manually adjust it. Time-consuming, costs affects margins, so it's something that we don't want to see happening on a regular basis. We've added search capabilities so that when you're on the phone, you can quickly, as you type in some information, whether it be the item number or the customer, as you enter information, the system narrows the search and goes directly to the item that you're looking for. We've got product substitution, upsell, downsell. The item's not there. Well, I can substitute it. The item is not there. I can upsell, or the item's there, but I got something better for you, Mr. Customer. Are you interested? A downsell, the item's not there, but I got another one that's available for you. It's a little bit less expensive, but it's a lot better than losing the actual order. And in the case of many distributors, if they don't have one line item on the order, they may lose the whole order. So it's something you cannot afford to have happen. Left to qualify. I'm entering an order, and the system automatically, based on parameters and rules that I put in there, will let me know how much more I may need in order to get to the next level for my customer on this specific order, which will allow the customer to get a better price and me to sell more, still meeting the margins that I'm looking for. We have color code. If you have a CSR that's on the phone, they're entering an order, not only do they get the left to qualify and the search capabilities and so forth, but they also have colors that pop up on each line to let them know if the item is back order, if it's in stock, if it's going to come in on time, even though I don't have it in stock. So you have different colors that pop up and make the CSR seem that much more knowledgeable about the product. Depletion management, so that you can send out, get rid of inventory that you don't want to keep in stock anymore. Duplicate order checking, so that within, again, rules and time frames, the system will look at the item that's coming in and the customer it's coming in from and say, oh, hold on, an item was just ordered not too long ago within that time frame. Is this a duplicate perhaps? Again, margins, costs, adjustments that would have to be done if this is taken and then it's duplicate and the customer says, I don't want it, or give me a discount. A really important one is lost sales tracking. If I'm going to lose an order, I want to know why. It's important to know what I've lost and why for a bunch of reasons. One is I can forecast on my true demand, because if I've lost the order, if I'd have had the right forecast, I might have had that in inventory. So when I sit down to forecast, I've got to know what I've lost. Also, if I know which orders I'm losing, I can turn around and go back to the customer and maybe work out a special agreement with them that would allow me to make sure that I've got the inventory in stock for them and make sure that they buy it from me, and potentially even more, because I can make some commitments as far as having inventory on hand and being able to deliver on time. That information is captured through lost sales tracking, which allows us to keep track of it. We have reason codes that are used in order to maintain that information and to make it available to all of us. With all of that information at your fingertips, what you've done now is you've created an intelligent order entry system, which makes everybody who touches that order entry system just as intelligent and increases the customer service that you're bringing to the table, because customers like to talk or to send orders that are easy, fast, accurate, and don't create any issues as far as receiving the right item at the right quality at the right time at the right price. So that's what advanced order management is all about. So as far as the benefits that we feel we're bringing to the table is we're not just optimizing the order entry process or the multiple order entry processes you may have if you're involved in omni-channel ordering, which more and more companies are involved in as distributors create their e-commerce sites and so forth. But again, this is the most important rule in our software, is that we're helping you maintain and increase your margins. The raison d'etre for our software is specifically for that. All of our software is created for it. For more information, feel free to visit our website, www.ibisinc.com, where you'll get a lot more information as far as benefits, usability, and feature richness that we bring to the table.